The government of Uganda, through the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, in partnership with the Office of the Prime Minister, the United Nations World Food Programme and the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, has rolled out the Social Cash Transfer for Elderly Refugees initiative. Funded by the Government of Ireland, the SCATTER program provides monthly income support to refugees aged 80 years and above in Bidi Refugee Settlement, Yumbe District, and Lolbule Settlement in Koboko District. During the launch of the program in Yumbe District on 4th September this year, Honorable Gidudu Dominic Mafabi, State Minister for Elderly Affairs, said the initiative aims to uphold dignity, improve nutrition, and strengthen the caregiving role of elderly refugees, thereby freeing women and girls to participate more fully in the labor force.
First of all, you are highly trained people and you focus on this issue of social cash transfer for elderly people. And the elderly are why I'm here. This shows the inclusiveness and the visibility that I talked about. And I must thank you, Chairman, for housing us here in Yumbe, the World Food Programme, and all those entities, Ireland and so on, for being with us. You see, the government gives the environment, and nobody is proud to be a refugee. When you are a refugee, you lose your independence, you lose your homewood, and so on. So when Uganda government comes out and prioritizes these people, they need an upload. Definitely they do.
KD Kibenge, Permanent Secretary, Minister of Gender, Labour and Social Development, noted that under the pilot, 500 elderly refugees are targeted, each receiving 25,000 shillings monthly, disbursed quarterly at 75,000 shillings.
Also thank all our partners, the Irish government, the UN family, UNWFP, UNHCR, and all those that we have been working with on this particular program, as well as the government entities, Office of the Prime Minister that coordinates all of us, Ministry of Local Government, Ministry of Gender, the technical team, the SAGE team that has been behind ensuring that this program is launched today.
However, Honorable Asiku Abdul Muttalib, the LC5 chairperson, Yumbe District, observed that since the inception of the program in August 2024, the program has verified, registered, and enrolled beneficiaries in line with the government's Senior Citizens Grant under the SAGE program, and to date, 521 elderly refugees, 63% women, have been reached.
For refugees, I want to call upon that the issue of also planning for host communities should not go off our minds, because we must be looking at how do we ensure that there's peaceful coexistence between the refugees and the host communities. And the peaceful coexistence will only come when the interventions that we direct are not only geared to one group, the interventions are directed to both groups, the nationals and the refugees. This will help us ensure that there's peaceful coexistence between the refugees and the host communities.
In the meantime, 80-year-old George Tribo, one of the beneficiaries, lauded the Ugandan government for this initiative. George Tribo is optimistic that the program will improve the livelihood of refugees in the country.
What you have done here, I don't know what I can express my joy. Why? It is because we are now in your eyes as the Israelites who were chased to Babylon. In Babylon they were suffering. But God was with them. When God rose Nehemiah Nehemiah was not working alone, but Nehemiah was working with the authority of Babylon. Like how we are now working with the authorities of our friends like you.
The Scatter program, implemented by World Food Program in partnership with the government of Uganda, Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, with the funding from the government of Ireland, is aligned with Uganda's Senior Citizen Grant under the SAGE framework. It is the first of its kind to extend national social protection to refugees, making Uganda a global pioneer in inclusive humanitarian development approaches. Alfred Jawok, Camilla Stansha, West Nile TV, Nilecast.